What's going on, everybody? Painblade back here again on a Saturday representing IAC and Tribes Lab. And today, guys, we're going to be doing another team building composition assistance guide for the people who actually put up all their teams on the content media section. So it's changed. No longer is a content request, guys. If you go to the main Discord, please place it in the content media. So it seems to be this last one that I did, or the first one that I did, seems very helpful, and a lot of people have actually come through again and putting up their teams and rosters. So I appreciate all the love, guys. Now, I usually will do this once a week. I've got the time today, so I decided, you know what, let's get one out of the way. And we're going to start off with Pork of Server 4. Now, Pork is actually a pretty up there player. Like he's got a really good team. He's got really good stats. So I'm humbled to see that you're trying to see what I could suggest. So let's take a look at your team. I mean, you've got a pretty stacked team. Also worth removing dry. So those are your questions. So this is your main team at the moment. So let's take a quick look and see what we can do here. So, I mean, I'm looking at the team and it looks very similar to mine. So here is my suggestion to you, Bork. You've actually got a very good setup. So the only thing I would suggest here, quite honestly, and I don't even have to look at your roster, you've pretty much got the best players in here. There's two things I could suggest. The first one is the following. Put Mama Sakura first in force. Keep Itachi there if you like, and then put Sasuke, Sasuke Heavy D, so the SR version there. So put Mama Sakura, Itachi, Sasuke Heavy D. The reason why I'm suggesting this is the following: you're gonna give Mama Sakura 21% chance to stun rather than 15, so you're giving her that plus. She will boost Itachi for attack power, and he already does his own damage increase rate, so he's fine where he is. More attack is better for him anyways in this case. And at the same time, Sasuke Heavy Last will provide you an extra stun with less damage, which means you'll also be able to probably keep the target alive after Itachi kills one and also stun. So for it would be Mama Sakura, Itachi, and Sasuke Heavy SR. The next place I would do Sasuke Kirin, Jiraiya, and that's fine. Leave that as is. And you can put in, now this is my suggestion for you. Um, so you can either put in Sasuke, uh, yeah, you know what? Put in Sasuke Heavy UR there and keep that as is. No, you know what? Put Kakashi there. Kakashi's better there. So put Kakashi. So it should be Kirin, Jiraiya, Kakashi. Okay, so you're going to get the attack and damage increase rate. Kakashi will also benefit from the damage increase rate from Spirit, and then Jiraiya, of course, will boost your T damage, and he will also boost your um, tribe gauge, right? So that would be my suggestion. So Kirin, so you get yourself two stuns there, right? And at the same time, the nuking from Kakashi either will kill an opponent or will get them close to it and will stun at the same time. So Kirin, Jiraiya, and then Kakashi. Yeah, don't put Kakazu in your team because you don't need the damage. You've got enough nukers. You want more crowd control in this case. So I don't think putting Jiraiya is a good idea. I think having this way is probably best. And then Dadara, and then what do you have left? Yeah, Dadara, Sasuke, Heavy, UR, and Gara. You want Gara last because if Gara takes damage and gets to 50% and he pulls off a special, he'll give everybody chakra, right? So you don't want to lose that because if you put Heavy last and you keep chakra in the middle, well, you're wasting chakra because Heavy would have benefited from that after special. So Dadara, Heavy, UR, and Gara. So that's the team I would suggest. Okay, so Mama Sakura, Itachi, Sasuke Heavy, SR, Kirin, Jiraiya, Kakashi, uh, Dadara, Sasuke UR, Sasuke Heavy UR, and Gara. And I think you're set. That should be more than enough for you. That's actually a really good team. You're very close to my current unbeatable arena team. Actually, I think you have the exact same players, so you should be set for a while. The speed is going to be your biggest factor, as it is for everybody else. But that is honestly the best formation in my opinion. All right, so Jake619, thank you for posting here. Let's take a quick look here and see what you got. Okay, so you've got a decent lineup actually. I like it. I dig it. Um, I think you could do a little bit of changing though. So you got DTT. So your biggest issue really here is going to be the fact that you should be putting. So for force, it's fine. The way you have it is fine. Put Naruto last, so Naruto can benefit from the chakra. Actually, you know what? No. scratch that. Leave that as is. Force is good because Naruto most likely will kill the second person, and then I can actually um, stun the last. Now the middle one is my problem. So put Sasuke Kirin first. Now the reason why you put Kirin first is he does damage reduction rate on all opponents, right? So which means the next two people that attack in your cell will attack harder. So Sasuke Kirin always goes first. Mama Sakura you can keep as is. Now I don't like your Naruto Kage. He's 3-star. That's actually a bad one. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little swap here. Actually, you're gonna take Naruto Kage out, and you're actually going to either add in Sasuke Hebi SR, which actually is recommended. So yeah, there you go. That'll be your team. Kirin, Mama Sakura, Sasuke Hebi SR. Okay, so that'll be your team there for Spirit. So he'll boost everyone's status effect up because they're both AoEers. They'll go from 15% stun to 21% stun. So you'll give them that extra boost, and you'll give them survivability with your guard rate. So Sasuke Heavy SR replacing Naruto Kage 3-star. Naruto Kage 3-star is not very good. You shouldn't be using him anyways. All right, and your last cell is actually okay. Now, the only problem I have with your last cell, realistically, is B. Now, B has really low stats, and you don't really have a need for an extra stun. I mean, you know what? You can keep him there if you want. You could also consider putting in somebody like Boruto for nuking, and if you do that, put him first. So you put Boruto first, then it'd be Hinata, and then Sasuke Heavy HR, or UR, sorry. Um, or you can keep it as is. That lineup looks fine as well too. The only thing is with B is he's very squishy, right? So you want to make sure that you have both Sasuke Heavies and his Vitality 2 maxed out. So that's my suggestion. Keep Force as is, change Spirit to Kirin, Sasuke Kirin, Adult Sakura, and Heavy SR, and then keep energy exactly the same. But if you do need more nuking, take B out and put in Boruto first and rotate the other ones down the line. So that's good. I mean, everyone else on your team looks okay. Like, if you're looking for more defense and you're not surviving, you could remove Hinata if you want more stuns, and just add an Asuma for a guard rate up. He'll protect your team, and he'll stack with Sasuke Heavy SR, so your guard rate will be through the roof. So Asuma is a great choice if you're already doing enough damage, and if you're doing good stuns, you just want survivability. Put in Asuma, take away Hinata in that energy cell, and you should be golden there. And again, speed matters, guys. So make sure you have your speed there. All right, Jake, that's good for you. So Asuma would be my recommendation to upgrade, and 100% Sasuke SR. He's gonna boost your team up by a lot. Okay, now Mythic. Let's see what you got going. Okay, so you have a pretty good setup as well. I don't like Kakashi in energy ever, to be honest. So here's my first recommendation: put Kakashi in spirit, okay, and switch him with I. Put I in energy. So first swap. The reason why you do that is because Kakashi will provide you. I think we've already discussed with you, I think, but yeah, Kakashi, will get the direct bonus from damage increase rate up, and he'll do a ton more nuking. Heavy where he is fine if you want to keep him there. I, at least in energy, will give you an extra boost to a stun, and he'll also, if you have his limit break too, he'll boost every A unit you have damage reduction rate. So that's a bonus to have. Now, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a huge fan of Nejis in many cases because in PvP he doesn't bring enough for me personally. So what I would recommend, of course, and I think you and I discussed this, is remove Neji for Sasuke SR. And you know what? Honestly, Sasuke Kirin at 3-star is still really good too. So you can consider putting him in over Hinata, and that will definitely give you another boost to stun, and will do more damage rate reduction. And if you decide to use Sasuke Kirin at 3-stars, you want to put Naruto down one and put him up to spirit, so that way your nukes there will hit even harder. And if that's the case, put him first. So it'll be Kirin, Kakashi, Hebi. Then your energy cell will be I, Sasuke SR, Gara. Oh, sorry, not Sasuke SR. Who did we say there for that one? So okay, let's start from Force. Force will be Kakazu, Mama Sakura, Sasuke SR. Okay, Sasuke Heavy SR. Then it's going to be um, Kirin, Kakashi, and actually, you know what? Put Naruto next to that, and then put Heavy down one. Then put for energy, it'll be Heavy, and we just recommended somebody. Sorry, I'm losing my mind here. Who do I recommend? We took Neji out. We put in Sasuke SR for him. Naruto we kept. Kirin. Oh, it'll be Hebi and I. That's it. Hebi, I, and Gara. There you go. So Hebi, I, and Gara. Okay, so that would be my recommendation. So it would be Kirin, Kakashi, Naruto for energy, then Hebi, I, and Gara. I think that'd be a really good team, to be quite honest with you. If you started using Kirin, you should really get Kirin up because he does it so much damage already for as a nuke, and he also does damage rate reduction down. It helps quite a bit actually. So that's my recommendation for yours. So that's for Zareth. Uh, Sun for the four. I know who you are on my YouTube channel, so what's up? And let's take a quick look here. Yeah, I mean we can do a lot with your team here. So first thing you want to do is remove Kasami. Okay, so you're forced to, you need more stuns. That's essentially the biggest issue with your whole team. You have 0 stuns, and you've got a tribe, 2 tribes, which is horrible to have. You never won tribes, not in PvP. So I can 100% improve your team for you right away if you just listen to this advice. So the first thing I would do here in your case is, for force, you're gonna go Dadara. You're gonna go. Let's see who else you have here. Actually, you know what? No, keep Kakazu, Dadara, Naruto SR. So Kakazu, Dadara, Naruto SR on force. For spirit, you're gonna go I for spirit for first. Then you're gonna go 10-10. Oopsie, sorry guys. 10-10. Yeah, I 10-10, and you can keep Neji there if you want. Yeah, I 10-10 and Neji. The reason why you're doing that is you're going to give yourself a 35% stun plus damage rate reduction. You're going to give yourself an AoE stun plus guard suppression and attack up, and Neji's going to boost your chakra. So you guys can keep doing that. So that's my spirit team. Your energy team is Kiba for nuking. Take Shino out and never use someone like Shino in the middle. You always want to use him last, like you did Kasame, but take him out. Keep Hinata, put her second. And now let's see. And Sasuke Heavy UR should be your last. Yeah, Sasuke Heavy UR should definitely be your last. I'm trying to see if there's anyone else on your team. Oh, yeah, Mama Sakura. Actually, you know what? Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna do Kiba, Mama Sakura, Sasuke Heavy UR. So that's your team. All right. So it's forces Kakazu, Dadara, and who do we say here? Naruto SR. Okay. If you are working on the new Hebi SR, you're gonna go for Spirit. You're gonna go I, 10-10, Sasuke Hebi UR actually, Sasuke Hebi UR, and then if you have Sasuke Hebi SR working, you're gonna go Kiba, Mama Sakura, Sasuke Hebi SR. Okay, that's my recommendation. Honestly, you should be doing that if anything. And I do see you have him at 3 stars. Get him to 4 stars and put him in there, and he will do wonders for your team. So that's my recommendation for yours. All right, next one. V2. All right, so you've got a pretty decent powered up team. All right, so my first suggestion, if you're gonna use Kakazu, you want to make sure Kakazu's set up in force, and the reason why is because he raises his own damage increase rate, and damage increase rate is a multiplier of attack, so you want more attack for him. So put him first in force. So you go Kakazu, Mama Sakura, Naruto UR is fine. Now, the only thing is, if you have, trying to see if you have Gara. Do you have the new one? Yeah, be at 3 stars, so he's not that good anyways. You have I 3 stars, that would have been good. I mean, if you can get I up, or if you can get a Richimaru up, or if you have the new Sasuke Hebi SR, I would put him next. So it would be Kakazu, Mama Sakura, Sasuke Hebi SR. Okay? Your spirit team will be Lee, Naruto UR is fine, and put in Kakashi last. Okay? So Kakashi will do more damage with the damage increase rate. Plus, he will actually be a better stunner there, because currently you don't have a stunner. You don't ever want to have a cell without a stunner. You will lose most of your battles with that. Energy, you're looking good. I would actually keep energy as is. I'm just trying to see if you have anyone else here. Honestly, like, don't sleep on 10. Oh no, you do have Naruto Sasuke SR. Perfect. Put him in force for sure. 10-10 is phenomenal. So if you want to remove Hinata and you like my energy cell is meant to stun and control the entire fight. So I would do Dadara, 10-10, and Gara, or you can keep it as is if you're finding that your stuns are working. But definitely put Kakashi down to spirit, put Sasuke heavy SR up there. Um, so Kakazu, Mama Sakura, Sasuke heavy SR, and then it'll be Kakashi, Lee. Oh, you know what? Kakashi, Lee, and you can do yeah, you can keep Naruto Kage there, and actually remove Hinata completely, and put Naruto UR in energy, and or Tenten. It's your call what you want to do. But Naruto UR in energy with Dadara and Gara, or Tenten. It's your call. But that's going to be your best lineup because that way you have a stun in each cell. You'll actually be doing way more crowd control, and crowd control controls PvP completely. Like you will do so much better. So that's my recommendation. And let me go. And again, don't forget that your speed matters, right? So if your opponent's killing you faster than you're able to pull off your stuns, you're not going to win. But that's my recommendation. Breaker, I'm going to skip yours. You and I have already discussed in person. Martum, I think we already did a whole PvP thing for you. Um, I mean, you're looking fine, honestly. The only the only thing I would do is split up your force. Put Itachi last, and put Sasuke Heavy SR down one. That's it. Literally, that you've got everything else set up perfectly. So Sasuke Heavy SR down one, Itachi up. You don't want to put three stuns in one cell. It's overkill. You want to make sure that you balance them out a little bit. And because Kirin does only 15%, Sasuke Heavy SR will add an extra 41%, plus give him an extra 6%. So that's my recommendation there. Omni Strike, what's up, buddy? A little bit of ISC here. Um, yours is good. I like yours already. A little, the only change I would do for yours, to be quite honest, is I would put one of the Naruto's in force and put Hinata down to energy. That's really it. And because you're pretty one, you got one, two, you got three Ds. You're not even using your Sasuke Kirin or your Sasuke Hebi. So here's what I would honestly recommend if you wanna do better. Um, for your force team, I would actually do Mama Sakura, um, Naruto UR, Kakashi. So Mama Sakura, Naruto UR, Kakashi. Your spirit, I would do Sasuke Hebi. Kirin, Sasuke Hebi SR last, and put Naruto SR there. Okay, remove Naruto Kage. You don't need him. In energy, I would do um, Yamato, Sasuke UR there for a stun, and Gara. I think that will be a better team. And the reason why I'm saying that, you have great nukes there, but you have no crowd control. So which means if your nukes don't kill, you have no stun to back you up. So the next time around, if someone's a little faster than you, they're gonna kill you. With stuns, you always want to stun in there because it controls the battle, right? You mess up people's rotations, your tribe gauge goes faster, plus they miss out a whole turn with that person to attack, sometimes two turns. So I think take out Naruto UR, or yeah, Naruto Kage UR completely from your list, and do what I just recommended. Try that out. That'd be my recommendation for you. All right, Blood Raven. I think it might be the last I'll do today. Um, Just trying to read what you're saying here. Okay, anything else? Any other comments? Nope. Okay. Okay, so first thing, spirit, too many stuns. Split that up. Split that up completely. So what I would do is take Lee out, put Sasuke UR down, put Lee up on top. So just let me see the rest of your roster here real quick. If there's a better choice than Lee. I mean, I is really good. Don't sleep on I. You have a lot of A units. So if you have a lot of A units, I gives A units damage rate reduction with his LB2. So if you can get I and remove Lee completely, that's my recommendation, your biggest one. So your force team is fine. I think Naruto UR is misplaced there. Naruto UR should usually go last, but that's fine. You can keep him there. He usually kills the second opponent anyway. So Kakashi, Naruto, you are Neji is fine. If you want to keep Neji, you can. He's fine in your team. So it should be Kieran, either keep Lee there and move him where Heavy is, or add in I and remove Lee altogether. I think I is your better choice personally. So it should be Kieran, I, Sasuke, you, Sasuke SR is fine there. So that gives you your three stuns, and then move Heavy down where Lee is. Completely remove Lee, and have Heavy UR Mama Sakura. Put Mama Sakura first. Heavy UR, and then Asuma. And I think you've got a great team. So that gives you one stun up top, three stuns in the middle, which I said I don't like originally. So you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Naruto UR move down to where I would have been. Put I in force. So it'll be Kakashi, I, Neji. Then it'll be Kirin, Naruto UR, Sasuke SR. Then it'll be Mama Sakura, Sasuke UR, and Asuma. So that gives you two, two, and two. You've balanced out crowd control completely, and you've added in more survivability, and you still have enough nuking to get through. Lee isn't doing enough on your team right now. So that is my biggest recommendation. Um, and I think that will really, really, really help your team out a lot. Yeah, for sure. I think that's the best way to go for you. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'll do the rest next week. Hope that helped, and we'll talk soon. Have a great weekend.